Mic check, mic check. Let me see what's going on real quick. You can hear me out.
God, shalom, shalom.
Okay, all praises, man. We about to get going in a second. Let's see what's going on here. Qual, my bad. Let me drop this link for Brother Qual. Shalom, Qual. Shalom. Dayag, my brother. Fisherman, the fisher of men. I don't think I shared it onto the book. Did you? Shalom, Brother Main in the building. Shab, you ain't shared it on the Facebook page, did you?
I was just about to.
If you do, I'm going to just share it from there. We're about to get started, man. Shalom to everybody that's flooding in real quick. Shalom to y'all. Salahia, y'all. If y'all was looking for us Tuesday, man, we had a weekday new moon, man. If y'all celebrate new moon, if y'all are doing the, the lunar calendar the right way, y'all should have been celebrating new moon as well, man. We just didn't have the opportunity to come in. You know what I mean? Hey, man's going to the Lord. We had ideas and, was thinking about getting on for a minute. It just didn't transpire that way. But hey, we back again through the spirit and power of Yahawah, Yahawashi, and Lord willing, we give you a nice and edifying lesson, man, and hopefully, give some encouragement to your spirit at the end of the day. That's what matters. Like I see him share this, I'm gonna reshare it again, and we're gonna get right to it. I'm just looking for. Oh yeah, it's just shared. I'm about to share it right now. All right, man. So without further ado, I like to say, call Halal, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi. And that's all praise to the Most High God, whose real name is Yahawah in the Paleo Hebrew. And we do so in the name of his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, whose real name is Yahawashi Mashiach in the Paleo Hebrew. I'm your brother, Ratazian Yahawah, back again. And we are Yahawah's law keepers, a.k.a. YLK. When you see us out, man, don't hesitate to speak. I'm here with my brothers as always. Well, main man Shav in the building. We got some other brothers. I'm sure they about to roll in. You know how the late bloomers do, man. But I'm gonna let Shav introduce himself.
God, shalom, family, shalom. All praise to the Most High for another day, man. These last days, gotta keep our heads right, keep our mind right, day in and day out, man.
That's it. That's it, man. That's it. How to stay uplifted in the spirit, man. Speak good things, and good things will come. But you got to do good as well, man. We can't be hearers or just speakers of the word. We got to be doers as well. Otherwise, we'd be no different from the Pharisees who taught the law, but they didn't keep it themselves. You know what I mean?
God, that's right.
So, yeah, man, I just was in the spirit, man. Just seeing with all this stuff going on. I don't know who's been watching or what you've been paying attention to, but if you've been seeing anything, any type of you can see it's a bunch of madness, man. Just like that stuff with that airplane, man. That's real fishy. And I'm just hearing, regular people that might not live like us, but people are scared. They don't know what the hell is going on, and it's about to get a lot more scarier. Like this is literally only the beginning. And it's like since day one, really since Trump really got in office, like officially, it's just been one thing after another. Really of the start of their so-called New Year, which we notice is not real New Year, but since then it's just been so much going on, man. It's hard to even keep up with. But yeah, I want to go into the prophecy, man. End time really just discuss not only Jacob's trouble, which I believe has already started, but all of this which leads up to the day of the Lord ultimately, man. And that day is about to be great and terrible, and it's about to be something that you don't want to face head up. You will want to see it from a whole different perspective. You will want to see it from the perspective that the elect is going to view it from, the people that make it. But we can show you in the Bible that it's two different perspectives. Some people are going to have to face it head on. They're going to have to get, destroyed in the day of the Lord, man. Shalom, Cole.
Shalom, Malachi.
Shalom, Mark. Shalom.
You know what I mean? So without further ado, man, I want to start off with, with the first one. If we can get that Jeremiah 30, if you think you can pull it. Jeremiah 30:7. Just to start it up, the title, I mentioned Jacob's trouble, but we definitely don't go into as many topics or, many chapters where we discuss the day of the Lord and what it's going to look like what to expect. These are the times we're heading into. So this is what people need to be thinking about. This is what you need to be meditating on, and know that you don't want to be any part on the receiving end of that, man. Real talk.
You want me to?
Yeah, you can bring it out.
It's a lot. It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, and verse 7. It reads, "At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it."
Right. And we believe that, that time, which is a period, and it says it's Jacob's trouble. But he, the ones that make it, said they're going to be saved out of it, man. But if you can't see how they're starting, we already, understand that Jacob goes back, his name was changed to Israel, but it makes up the whole 12 tribes. And they've already started with the northern kingdom, man, with the whole deportation thing and them getting the immigrants, and even our people, so-called southern kingdom idiots, that's really, we are all the same nation. They out here, commending them and happy to see their own nation of people get kicked out. But they have us so separated and so divided that, they're congratulating it. But until they see that it turns around on so-called black people, because it's coming soon. Best believe when they always get on them, they turn right around and put the focus right on us. And it's going to get really bad when they start to do that. You know what I mean?
God.
For real.
That's right. You feel what I mean? Because it all goes in hand with Jeremiah 50 and 33, where it said their captives held them and refused to let them go, or something like that. And it's the same thing. I'm gonna grab it real quick, just to for scripture's sake. Right. It's the book of Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 33. It says, "Thus saith Yahawah of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast, and they refused to let them go." Right. So it's about to be like this in these last days, right? They go we getting oppressed together, right? They getting deported from the land that was already theirs. In all actuality, how y'all gonna deport all the people that was already here during the time of the 14 and the 1300s? This was their land, right? But they oppressed, we being oppressed together, right? And all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go, right? And this go right into it, right? Verse 34. Their Redeemer is strong, right? Because we go get saved out of this. The so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans that believe in God and believe in Yahawashi will be saved from captivity, right? It says, Yahawah of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their case, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon, right? So this is the whole point of this topic, man. Jacob's trouble and us being saved out of it, man.
Right. And then, like I said on that, they already got started with, the northern kingdom already, right? But it just made me think of a precept I can share, because I usually be having y'all share, but I've been kind of plugging up to the cord, so I kind of been straight, right?
But the wire connection.
Yeah, I just want to show this precept real quick. I was gonna have you pull it, but just to show the different variations on Bible Hub, right? So it's already started. It's Jacob's trouble. Jacob is the Israelites, right? This is 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 17. I'm going to start with this NIV. It's a few different versions. I just want to see what it say, right? It says, "For it is time for judgment to begin with God's household. And if it begins with us, what will the outcome be for those who do not obey the gospel of God?" Right? It says God's household. Yep, God's household with the household of God. Berean standing by with the family of God, the house of God. King James, for the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of God. And if it first began with us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel? And we know what the end. Anybody that don't obey God's law, statutes, commandments, they are going to be numbered to the sword. They're going to be judged. But like he said, the people that's obeying God, they're going to be saved from the massacres and the atrocities that's coming to this place, man. And that's what you want to be. That's who you want to be, right? You want to be in good accordance with God because we understand what's coming. So if you know what's coming, he already writ the book from the beginning to the end. We understand that judgment is coming to this place, death, murder, starvation, famine, all these things. So why would we want to be a partaker in anything like that when God already told us what's coming to the place for the non-believers and the people that do not obey his word? Shalom, brother Kanya.
Shalom, Kanya. I was going to say, can you grab that next verse on that one? Because he say,
oh shit, so like
go right into it. It's all good.
Let me see. I'm gonna go right back to it. This is Bible. I should have had the whole thing up, but I'm gonna just go right back to it, and then I'll allow you to. You can get it for real.
God,
hey, y'all swing some stuff. This is 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 18 in the NIV, and it said, "And if it is hard for the righteous to be saved, what will become of the ungodly and the sinner?" So that's the whole thing. I need to get that whole thing in context. That's crazy. Just cause, like, just so we can see it all together.
It's on the right side, right there. The context, you see it. Say context.
Oh, yeah, right here. Yep. 1 Peter 4:17. For it is time for judgment to begin with the family of God. And if it begins with us, what will the outcome be for those who disobey the gospel of God? Verse 18. And if it is hard for the righteous to be saved, what will become of the ungodly and the sinner? My goodness. You know what I mean? So he said the righteous is going to barely get out of here. You know what I mean? Like it's going to, we're going to see some things. We're going to go through some things, right? But he said they shall be saved, man. And we have to believe the word of God for what it is. Regardless of how we may feel, that's what it's about to be. Right? If you can you pull Daniel 12 real quick?
Yeah, I got you.
Same topic.
God.
So I definitely want to stay in the blue letter. That's it. For real. Just in case.
Yeah, I feel you. Just because you got to go to the Hebrew and stuff.
Exactly.
I figured I seen Hassan doing something. You could just really do it like this. With Bible, you go there and hit Bibles and it show you each translation.
Damn, that's cold.
Yep. So
yeah, we don't even need the Bible Hub like that.
Yeah. Nope, not no more. But yeah, I'm about to bring it out. It's the book of Daniel, chapter 12 and verse 1. It says the head title, "The Time of the End." Right. It says, "At that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book."
Right. See, so he gave you the difference where it said, "Where should the ungodly be?" And if he said the people that's doing what they're supposed to do, even though it's going to be hard, it said they will make it, but it's going to be, a rough one. And then I'm like, I was looking at, it kind of says this same. I'm just looking at the same language, like where it said it's going to be something that we've never even seen. So I'm just thinking, like, if you facing a fight, a battle, or just some obstacle that you or nobody has ever seen before, how do you prepare for something like that? How do you really get prepared for it? There's nothing physical that you can do. There's nothing in your flesh you can do for something that you don't know what the hell you're facing. But Most High told us what we can do, right? Let's come to him, man. Seek his word, seek his ways, man. Obey his commandments and have faith in Yahawah and Yahawashi. That's all we can do at the end of the day. Nothing else is going to help you. No weapons, no prepping, no bunkers, no cryptocurrency, none of this stuff. Even though we know certain things are going to pop off in the meantime before it goes to, complete hell, but none of this is going to work for you. Nothing is going to work unless you have Yahawah and Yahawashi. You are going to fail. You are going to lose. You are going to perish.
God, did you need something else in that, Daniel?
Nope. I was good with Daniel.
I got a quick precept on what you were saying. The book of Isaiah, chapter 55 and verse 6. "Seek ye Yahawah while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto Yahawah, and he will have mercy upon him and to our God, for he will abundantly pardon." Right. So like the brother was saying, like during the times that we read about in the scriptures saying it's not going to be a time like it was never before, there's no way in the world that you can possibly prepare for that, but by seeking God and repenting from your sins. That's what's going to save you in these last days, and you believing on Yahawashi, right, and keeping the commandments. These are the things you must do to receive salvation and to escape Jacob's trouble.
No, for real. Matter of fact, I want to hit one more on this before I kind of switch the tide, just to show like these couple parts is Jacob's trouble, and then of course we can go into it, which ultimately leads into the day of the Lord, right? But I just wanted to show this type of language, right, where it's like it's going to be something that you've never seen before. He told us multiple times the things that we're about to face is about to be something that we've never seen, man. And right there alone should be fear enough for you to be like, man, but the Lord has seen it. You see, we've never seen it. The Lord has seen the whole thing, right? So it's like, what we don't need to even know everything, right? And you know exactly what I wanted. Wow. Matthew 24, y'all, verse 21 and 22, for real.
God.
It's going to have to be. And I don't know about y'all, but we just came into year 2025, and this month has already blew. This January is gone.
Yep.
January is gone. You just had this so-called new year, and it is just blew away. So this just fits perfectly in what we're going into, man. We're about to see so much stuff. I don't really think y'all understand, but we're going to go into it tonight.
God, that's the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
Man, you see, so it's going to get so bad that pretty much God is going to have to intervene and cut the time short. Otherwise, nobody will make it. Because think about how many weapons of mass destruction they have. How much stuff they've done to our food right now. How much stuff is just going on with the waters. Like nothing is safe here. Nothing is sacred. People don't value anything. Relationships, people, foods, all our food, especially over here in Babylon, aka America. You have all type of abominations in your food that's disguised under other names.
Yep.
Like gelatin or monoglycerides or carrageenan and just at red 40.
Yep.
In our food.
Yep.
This place is hell. And if y'all don't see, y'all about to really see it. Like y'all don't understand that us being, the Israelites, us knowing that we understand that we in hell. And the thing about it is we understand that we're being refined as gold right now. But the other people, when y'all get through in that fire, because y'all ain't even took the time to get to know who our power is, who our God is, he about to show you who he is and give you a crash course. And you're not about to pass that class. That's what's crazy. Like this is about to be really bad for people, man.
And like you was, Koi, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I was about to say finish that out because I was gonna go here too. Just go down to 24.
Okay.
And like I just want to touch on this real quick point where you say there should no flesh be saved, right? Even talking about like the abortion rates and all of this stuff that's going on, that alone is like just killing people off. You get what I mean? The abortion rates, the food, it's a bunch of variables that we can clearly see in today's time on
crack scenes.
Vaccines, especially. I'm gonna keep going to verse 23. Then if any man shall say unto you, lo, here is Christ, or there, believe it not, for there shall arise false Christ and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
And that's just to add on that, bro. If hypothetically, if the elect wasn't already of the Most High, and people that he have already handpicked before the foundation of the earth, they will be deceived by a lot of the stuff that's going on right now, bro. You gotta just think about how powerful that is, bro. The only reason they not being deceived is because the Most High is not allowing them to be. That's why I say if it were possible.
That part. That part.
Yeah, that is, and that just show you how, or what's to come. You get what I mean? If they showing great signs and wonders, like what is Esau or anybody about to do in these last days? You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, We probably haven't even seen everything that they about to pull out.
No, we haven't. You know what? And before we go on to the next one, I want to get a little interlude with this video real quick, just a little quick video. Because like you said, they got something up their sleeves. And a brother and someone was posted a video earlier when they was talking about Donald Trump's son tweeting and stuff. So I wanted to really show this and just to show like what are they up to? We know the devil's about to come down with great wrath. We know he got a short time. He think his plan is about to be successful, even with certain things like where they talking about if you look at anything with Trump, or y'all gonna start to see this term a lot. Watch in the next coming days or months, whatever. They talking about we're going into the golden age. Whatever they think that is. I don't know what that means to them, but I know what it means for us, because the people that's with the Lord are going to be turned into that gold. So through the Spirit, yeah, we headed into the golden age. They think they going into a period of time where they about to get stuff popping and they gonna win. And I'm just going to show you about a pride of the speech that Trump's son did on a tweet that was recently deleted, right? But they think they going into a golden age and all this other stuff. And I just want to show, like you said, what do they really have up their sleeve? They obviously got something. It's just the way they talking, right? So let me share this real quick. And then if y'all got any points, man, because I really got a lot, but like I know y'all gonna probably, if y'all stepping like I think y'all is, y'all gonna step on some of them too. So it's cool. But if y'all don't, I'm gonna bring them up to y'all. You know what I mean? So let me share this real quick. It's an Instagram video. I think I sent it earlier. So I sent it from there. Yeah, so look at this.
Looks like, I'm not sure what is. Eric Trump, Donald Trump's son, posted one of the scariest and most outrageous things I've ever seen on social media before deleting it 20 minutes later. Lucky for you guys, I have a copy of his post to read. Here's the quote. He says, "Any and all who dare to defy the American golden age, heed this warning. You will lose. Toe the line or we will run you down. The gloves are off and we're not playing around this time. For now, it's tariffs, but trust me, we can and will do so much worse." Wow, that is absolutely insane. And to be honest, I don't want the president's son to be posting stuff like that. Now, I don't know if he's talking to Colombia for not accepting Trump's military flight of Colombian nationals that he shipped back to their country, or if he's talking partially to the American people saying, do not defy King Trump's rule, otherwise we will come after you. Either way, I'm not afraid of Eric Trump, Don Jr., Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, Elon Musk, or any of these other MAGA lunatics. I'm going to continue speaking the truth about what's happening here in America, so follow me here and on all my other socials.
So you see that tweet, so right, just like this. Well, I don't know what he is, but that's like he's saying he's not scared to worry about nothing. We can't be scared about nothing speaking the truth. But it just speaks to the point that Shaw said, like, what the hell do they got up their sleeve? He talking like that. Anybody try to get in the way of the golden age? This nigga talking like he Benny Siegel right now. Get down
I got
or lay down.
for that too.
And when you lay down, you gonna stay down.
Man,
fucking crazy.
Yeah, you ain't lying. That's crazy. I didn't expect somebody for him to say something like that. You say he deleted it, didn't he?
Yeah, he deleted it. But it's just the fact that he even had the balls to say it. Like they a couple days in, and he like, no, we gonna do it right this time. Like they've been waiting on this moment. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like even get in here, and then he like, nigga, we starting with terrorists, but we could do so much worse. So it just made me think of, you know, they come down. The devil know he got a short time about to show they wrath. Like all of this is prophesied, just like Jacob's trouble, just like them coming with great wrath, just like the fall of Babylon, and then everything that comes after that, the day of the Lord, man.
God.
Cole, you were saying something. What are you?
Yeah, I got two. Somebody want to pull Proverbs 16 or 18?
Kyle, let him get this real quick, then you can get that. Because like, Revelation 12, just get that point, just because that's what they own, and then you can get
God, it's the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time."
Mm-hmm. So just like if we already stand, we know that there's not much more time before this place really starts to just all hell breaks loose. And they out here, he got to come down with that great wrath. He talking like he got some shit up his sleeve. Like people that talk like that, he's put the words out there. It's like, what is he sitting on? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know, you thought you had something. It's like, man, he got a plan. So, but you know, all praise to the Most High that he has a plan, and his plans will always work. Not what these devils think they gonna be able to do. You know what I mean?
They talking like they got the Joker in their hand.
Real talk, they got the big Joker. We playing spades, and they got the big Joker, the little Joker.
Man,
the ace. Man,
they got all spades.
All spades. That's what he think. See, Yahawashi get in the mix.
God, and this the book of Proverbs, chapter 16 and verse 18. It says, "Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall."
Time. So that's what we gotta. That's what people gotta realize, bro. America, it's nothing coming to America but destruction. That's why they so prideful right now. In the words of the scriptures, pride goeth before the destruction. So they prideful right now, but they about to get destroyed. And it's a haughty spirit before the fall. That's why they acting. That's why America's so puffed up and acting in the ways they acting, because they about to get destroyed. The fall of the great horror is getting ready to happen. Now, so if you want to pull Obadiah 1 and 3, and
3 for sure. Yep, just to show who the proud is. They are the most proud. Like they're the example of what pride is.
I'm gonna start at 1. It's the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 1. It says the vision of Obadiah, thus saith Yahawah, thus saith the Lord Yahawah, concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from Yahawah, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. The pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? That statement right there just show you their pride.
Yeah. Who can
and it
do
says
something
the pride of thine heart have deceived thee. They're deceived. Their pride in their heart has deceived them as if they're untouchable. And they're to the point where they're saying, who shall bring me down to the ground? You heard what Trump told Russia. He said, you got a red button, but my red button is bigger.
Talking crazy.
Nothing but pride. And then we go to the book of Malachi.
God, I want to get the next verse real quick. Verse 4.
Go ahead, do your thing.
It says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, right? We know the eagle is an apex predator. This is what they exalt themselves as, right?
Right. And it's a national bird.
Yep, exactly. It says, and thou set they nest among the stars, right? The deception that they have deceived the whole world with about going to damn the moon and stuff like this, and going to all of these stars in the firmament. It says, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahawah. Right, so they didn't build up America to this great place that they on top of the world, and they put their nest among the stars, meaning they above everybody, and that's how they go far. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. And that's all that is.
For real.
I'm gonna start at 1. It's the book of Malachi, chapter 1 and verse 1. It says, the burden of the word of Yahawah to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, said Yahawah. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, said Yahawah? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahawah of hosts. They shall build, but I will throw down. They shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahawah have indignation forever. It says, and your eyes shall see, and ye shall say, Yahawah will be magnified from the border of Israel. Still showing us that he loved Jacob more than he loved Esau.
The border of wickedness, y'all understand that? Like the border of wickedness, they are the standard of what wickedness is. That's literally what that means.
Then it said he has indignation forever. That's righteous hatred. Like he
Literally.
Most High is not dealing with these people
at all. At all, man. So right, that leads to that point. So that's how they talking with that golden age and all this other stuff, but not knowing, you know what I mean? Just like how they have days and things planned, and in their plans, the Most High has something of his, man, and that's ultimately the day of the Lord. Once he come, it's putting everything in order, but it's about to be a lot of chaos going on in the midst of all of that, right? So if you can I get Isaiah 13? Got a couple little points, and if y'all got anything y'all want to add to it, man, we definitely bring it out, man. I just want to show different variations of the day of the Lord and like things is about to like this leading up to that, but also like what's coming. Like there's about to be a lot of stuff that come around with the day of the Lord, man, on both ways, because people are going to be getting judged by men. God is coming to ultimately is God pouring his spirit out here to pour that, you know, that judgment out. But it's just about to be so much stuff going on, so much chaos. It's literally going to look like hell on earth, because that's what this place is, and that's why it's going to be on fire. How they say, like, oh, hell is burning with fire. Yeah, this is it, and that's what is about to happen. So you go start at verse 6. Start at verse 6 and then read down.
God, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13 and verse 6. How ye, for the day of Yahawah is at hand. It shall come as destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. They shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. Behold, the day of Yahawah cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate. He shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
See, he already told you what he coming, the day of the Lord. He said, what should it be for the ungodly and the sinner? This is what's coming for them. He shall destroy the sinners out of the land at the same time while laying the land desolate. You're going to be destroyed right along with this land. But look, it's even more coming.
It says, for the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease. I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible.
See, all that stuff, they are proud, arrogant, haughty, all that other stuff. He said he about to cause that arrogancy, because that was an arrogant ass tweet for little Trump to say, like, oh, y'all think y'all got something, y'all just seeing something, wait till you see what we really do. It can get a lot worse. Nigga over here talking like Tupac at the end and hit him up. He really talking crazy. But the Most High said all the arrogancy of the proud, the Most High hates a proud tongue. He hates the proud. The Most High don't like the proud at all. He said he's going to cause the arrogancy of it to cease, right? And then it's funny because they talking about the golden age. You didn't want to get in the way of the golden age, but look right here, though. Look at this next verse. This through the Spirit.
I'll bring out verse 12. It says, and I will make him. You good, Shot?
Yeah, I was muted. I was tripping. Go ahead, though.
Yeah, you was muted.
It says, and I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of a fur.
See, and this not just any man. This is a man of the Lord right here. This is what he doing. The Most High deals, you know, rules in the kingdom of men. Man, he have men go out and do his bidding. Men are his servants. Men are his prophets. And that's what, you know, women and people are going to need. It said they're going to be coming on, grabbing to the skirts of a man that is a Jew. Just because your light and your value is going to be evident because you already went through the fire. He said he's going to make a man more precious than fine gold, even a golden wedge of our fur during this time. You're going to see it. And if you don't have, you know, man of the Lord, or you done dissed one on leading up to this, you are in trouble. You know what I mean? Keep going. We can go down to about 16.
You go keep going. I'll read.
No, I was covering for you. I didn't know if you was busy or not, King.
Oh, Con. What you live off at 13?
Yep, Con,
verse 14. It says, and it shall be.
No, he left off at 12. He left off at 12, so read 13.
Oh, Con. It says, therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of Yahawah of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. And it shall be as the chads row, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man run or turn to his own people, and flee everyone into his own land.
People are going to be trying to get the hell out of America during this time. They seeing it right now. So through the Spirit, the people they trying to put out, it's damn near working in their favor, even though you can't run from judgment. In a sense, this is about to be a whole land of judgment, though. Right? Keep going. We can finish this out.
Con. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished.
Said their wives ravished. All this stuff is going to be happening to the wicked because the people that have children by a man of the Lord, or that's a wife to the man of the Lord, you don't have to worry about all of this stuff. Starving, people trying to get to you, because the Lord is going to protect his people. But think about, this is what's going to be going on. This could be going on at your neighbor's house. This could be going on at other family member houses. It is going to be going on if they're not right with Yahawashi and Yahawashi. Then this is just one area where he's just talking about the day of the Lord, man. And he said a lot. Houses spoiled, kids dashed to pieces, and wives ravished. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what ravished means? You know what I mean? Damn, Shalom, my uncle in the building. Shalom. DJ in the building. Ain't that something, man? That's what time we going into. People going to be running up in people's houses. People about to be doing all type of stuff. And through the spirit, can somebody get Second Ezra? Let's get something from the Apocrypha, man. Second Ezra chapter 15 from the top. Baba Kushah, one of you kings, man.
Can I bring it? I was already there.
I got you.
Top.
Y'all from the top, man.
This is the book of Second Ezra, chapter 15, verse 1. It says, Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith Yahawah, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imagination against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
They shall. He's saying they shall. It's going to happen. But look what else.
It says, Behold, saith Yahawah, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore, saith Yahawah, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Right, so that's fire. He's not going to hold back anymore, man. People think they've been getting off all this time, not knowing that Yahawashi and Yahawashi has been building a RICO on y'all. He got a RICO on y'all, so everybody think they getting off and, hey, it was done in the dark. Don't come to the light for real. No, y'all about to see it, and it's about to get bad, right? But look, this is what's coming to Egypt. This is what's coming to the people that's not keeping his commandments. All this stuff is coming on. Egypt is Babylon. This is where we are, and this is what's coming to the people that's not with God.
Verse 9, and therefore saith Yahawah, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof.
Now that verse is so far. He said he's going to smite Egypt with plagues as before. That's let you know that this is the equivalent. This is the new Egypt. He already did this before, and we understand that we would never go into captivity through prophecy on that old Egypt. This is a new one. So everything that happened to that old one is about to be even more. He's doing it to this new Egypt. And what else he's about to, man, this is about to get crazy. And that's just fire. He said as before, right?
Verse 12, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that God shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for the seed shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with a fearful constellation.
Right, so you trying to grow food and all that stuff is not going to work. That's not going to work. It's just, that's one way, but look what else about to happen.
It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and... You said what?
No, see, woe was destruction, but he gonna double down on what he said anyway.
Verse 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Right, so everybody gonna be strapped up with switches and AKs and all this other stuff until they run out of bullets. Niggas gonna be running in people's houses, just like he said, for all type of stuff. People wives gonna be getting ravished, and they're not gonna give a damn about the laws of this land and police. It's going to be pure chaos. It's not going to be police can't even do anything. Right? Keep going though.
A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. But because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
It said because of their what? Hold on, look at that again. Because of their what is happening?
It says because of their pride.
See, that's the root of everything. That pride, man. And who's the most proud people on the planet? The Edomites, the so-called whiteys. All right, you keep going.
Verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Right. And we have already been getting warned about not only, we know it's going to be a famine of the word, but it's going to be a famine right now because who is the one that's tilling the ground over here right now? They're kicking all of them out. I've seen somewhere where it says 60 to 70% of the farmers in the United States are so-called immigrants. And if you're putting them out, all the Northern Kingdom, the Mexicans and everybody else who's doing it, who's going to do the farming for us? There's definitely about to be a food shortage. And what you think was going to happen when niggas start to get hungry and everything else? And if they know you got something or whatever, they running up in your crib. They are running up in your spot. And what you going to do? Because if you ain't got the Lord with you, nothing is going to work. It don't have to work. He can make, man. It's just that time. It's time to get right, man. It's time to get right. Y'all got any points, man? Yeah. Definitely bring it. Definitely got more.
I had a couple. Go ahead, Kanye.
Because it's in the next chapter. I'm about to just going on this point real quick, real fast, King. Hold on. Y'all can see my screen?
Yeah, you still up.
Just in the next chapter, chapter 16, right? We're going to go down to verse 70. So this is 2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 70. It says, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. This is Jacob's trouble. There's about to be a time where if you serving the Lord and you keeping these commandments, wearing your fringes, people are going to identify you and try to attack you. Like they're going to be gunning for you, right? But you understand, you with the Lord, you're going to be protected. Right, there's nothing for you to worry about. That's Psalms 91. You're gonna see all these things happen, and nothing's gonna come near you. Right, verse 71 says, "They shall be like mad men, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord." Right, so they coming for y'all. It says, "For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen." So this is literally going to be a clear division about who's of the world and who's of the Father. It's going to be shown. You're going to know it. These people, and that's why, Isaiah 4:1, the women are going to be able to see these things. You're going to have to look, like the brother said, he be saying all the time, the men of the Lord are going to have to look like something. They're going to have to look different. It's going to have to be an identifier, right? Even for the women to identify and say, damn, they have the light. They have something that everybody else don't have. I need to be a part of this. I need to go there. Right? It says, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. And like you said, this is like the Edomite said, it's the golden age, but he don't even understand it's for us. Like, it's for us. Like we're about to be purified. This is the ultimate purification. This is the final test. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, we are that, of the elect that make it. All right. It says 74. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith Yahawah, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. So the Lord already told you, right? If you serving him, keeping his commandments, it's going to be all hell breaking loose, but it's going to be clear who's who. And if you with the Lord, he's going to defend you. He going to deliver you from it. He already said he would. So we have to have faith and belief on his word because we know it don't come back void. All right. Verse 75. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for God is your guide, right? And the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith Yahawah power. Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves. Woe be to them that are bound with their sins and covered with their iniquities, like as a field is covered over with bushes, and the path thereof covered with thorns, that no man may travel through. It is left undressed and is cast into the fire to be consumed therewith. So, hey, it's going to be a clear separation in those days. Like, even now, you know what I'm saying, people's spirits are being exposed, and even more so in Jacob's trouble. But the Most High said he's going to make a clear division about who's his and who is not, and he's gonna protect and guide them. They gonna make it. But everybody else, you're not keeping these commandments, having faith, like we've been telling you over and over and over again. You're gonna be cast into the fire. You're gonna be destroyed.
Clearly. Clearly.
What you want to pull call?
Well, first we can go back to the to chapter 15 real quick. I just want to touch on a couple verses.
Which one you want?
You can go to 6. You can start at 15 actually. So 15 and 15.
Con. This the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 15. For the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands.
So we already been seeing this type of stuff happening, bro. People have been colliding with ideals and stuff like that. So go ahead, continue, because it's gonna like kind of double it down.
Verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
So this is not even just dealing with just America, bro. This is just talking about what's going to be happening all over the world. Just think about what was just happening in Africa. I forgot what specific place it was, but they was just at war with their government.
Shalom, making Israel in the building. Shalom. Yeah, that's the first one we brought out for sure. You go ahead, brother. I just stand there.
It's called a while, but just even think about that, bro. So just because it's not happening here on the scale, but all across the world, like in these third world countries, they've been at war with their government for a while, right? Now let's get verse 17.
Says a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
So we gotta think about this, bro. This is literally Jacob's trouble when it says that a time that no man have seen before. That's adding all this type of stuff together in with the sense. Like, think about it, bro. Even when we were captives in Rome and stuff like that, bro, we were able to leave the city if we wanted to. What happened with the whole northern kingdom when it came to the Assyrian captivity? They was able to all leave and come over here to what we know as the Americas. So imagine the time where you're not even like, just think about this on the smaller level, bro. Sometimes, like in Detroit, we stay in Detroit, but it's a Myers in Hazel Park or a Myers in Livonia and stuff. Imagine not even being able to go there because the government won't allow you to. It's gonna be a whole different time. And then just to touch on the point where Ratazian was speaking about, you know what I'm saying, how this place is Egypt. You can get Revelations 11 and 8. And then I'll have one more precept after that.
Salakia, what you mean, Megan Israel? Can you become a member on here? I don't know what you mean.
You can bring it out, Mark.
Yeah, Khan. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 11 and verse 8. It says, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified.
God, so like I said, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. So we know that there's a spiritual Sodom and Egypt. What other place would it be but America? Look on the dollar bill, you see the pyramids. You look at the agriculture, you see that they have the same type of things that Egypt had placed around their nation. You know what I'm saying? And we know where it say where our Lord was crucified. We know that anytime, we make up the body of Christ. So anytime that we are crucified or harmed in the way, it's basically like Christ being crucified again.
That's right.
And then I just want to pull 2 Corinthians 2 and 11, because this is what's going to be most important for us. And we know in the book of Ezra, it said that we're supposed to measure the times diligently, right? But also with us measuring the times diligently, we also got another thing that we need to be constantly doing.
You said first or second?
Second Corinthians 2 and 11.
Yeah. I'm about to say, Megan, I don't know if we got that option yet because like our subscribers still getting up. As soon as it is, I'll definitely be putting it out there, brother.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
So this is what we have to do, bro. We have to make sure that we are not being ignorant of Satan's devices, bro, because that's when he'll be able to get an advantage over us, and that's what we don't want to happen. So it's just as us measuring these times diligently and knowing what we should do, keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. We should also be paying attention to the spiritual warfare that's being waged on us constantly, so that we don't let Satan get advantage of us, right? And then that's all.
Come on, Shaw, what you sitting on, man?
I ain't got nothing right now for real.
Okay. Kanye, what you looking like? Cause my clip, I'm still loaded over here. Talking about.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all brought out Isaiah 33.
No, we didn't. You could bring that just cause.
You know what I'm saying? Like understanding. I just wanted to bring this out just to, hit the point of just understanding, like getting the knowledge, understanding now is very important. Like Shah brought out, like seek the Lord where he may be found. Why? Because the wisdom, knowledge, understanding, that those things that we get now are going to be the stability of our times. Having the knowledge of calling on the Lord, having that assurance, all those things are going what is going to be our strength, right? So I'm about to bring this out. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 33 and verse 6. It says, "In wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times." When all hell breaks loose, this is going to be our anchor. This is going to be your rock, your foundation, right? It says, "In the strength of salvation, the fear of Yahawah is his treasure." So it's like this is plain upon tables. Like this, literally serving the Lord, keeping his commandments, having faith. That's literally what's going to be, your strength, your foundation to keep you anchored, keep you grounded. You know what I'm saying? Keep you hopeful, because like we understand, even now today, our people, we are hopeless without the Lord. So even more so when all hell breaks loose and judgment is just running wild through the land, that's going to be even more important to be with the Lord, to be in his light, to be in his mercy, his favor. All right. So if you need to get that now, like seek the Lord while he may be found, man, because it's about to get bad out here. But that's what I wanted to bring out of here, King. I can pull what you need though.
Go ahead.
I just want to touch on that point, like the brother was saying, like these are going to be the things that decipher you and hold you during those times, right? Like we read in 2 Edges 15 and in 16, right? The wisdom and knowledge is the things that's going to have your mind. You're going to have a sound mind once you understand these things, right? You're not going to be worried about the things that's coming to this place. And that's what the whole message is about. If you want to dodge judgment, if you want to dodge all of this stuff, humble yourself down and listen to the servants that God has raised up in these last days, man. People that I heard on the highways and byways, you got to seek wisdom from these people, man, or on YouTube, do something. Soak up all this wisdom while you can, because time is running short, as you read in Matthew 24, right? Like the brother gave an example, we already a month into 2025. And by the time we look up, it's going to be 2026 or something. Or by the time we look up, it's going to be the day of the Lord coming. You feel what I mean? All of these things is coming quick, man. So we just got to soak up all this wisdom and put it to use, man. Put it to use.
Right. So, like he said, man, it's about to be nothing but perilous times that we're heading into, right? But the bulk of everything, this really is a time of judgment. And like inevitably, the people that's doing what they're supposed to be doing, they're following the laws of God, they're calling on the name of Yahawah. They understand where we are, they understand that this is hell and they don't want to be here. They're going to be the ones that make it. And we're going to show examples, but we're going to show just more of what's to come for the people that don't want to. Like, I think like they need to really see this and understand. And if that's on your spirit, then you need to just make yourself ready and understand that you are about to be utterly destroyed. You know what I mean? It just is what it is, right? This is all about wickedness being foretold, the prophecies of what's to come, the day of the Lord, and how the righteous will be redeemed, but how the wicked shall be punished, right? So can I get Ezekiel chapter 7 from the top?
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 7 and verse 1. Oh, dang, hold on. Even in the title of it, the punishment for the wickedness foretold. Says, moreover, the word of Yahawah came unto me, saying, also, thou son of man,
Hold
thus
on.
saith Yahawah.
You still on Corinthians?
Oh, so like it. Oh, God. I didn't see that. At the
Man.
water. Verse 1 says, moreover, the word of Yahawah came unto me, saying, also, thou son of man, thus saith Yahawah power unto the land of Israel. And the end is come upon the four corners of the land. Now is the end come upon thee, and I will send my anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense upon thee all thine abominations. And my eyes shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thy abominations shall be in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am Yahawah. Thus saith Yahawah power, and evil, and only evil, behold, is come.
That's what's coming to the people. It's like the Bible say everyone should reap what they sow. You've done evil. That's what's coming. That's what I said. This time that we're headed into, it has nothing to do with the elect. The elect are going to be redeemed from it. So if you're being redeemed something, if you're being excluded from something, if you're being rescued from something, that means you don't have nothing to do with it. This is literally for the people that is for. So you don't want to be these type of people, right? But let's just see. Everything that they think is going to work is not going to work. And Ezekiel is going to tell us this.
Verse 6. An end is come, the end is come. The watching for thee, behold, it is come. The morning is come unto thee, O thou that dwellest in the land. The time is come, the day of trouble is near, and not the sounding again of the mountains. Now I will shortly pour out my fury upon thee, and accomplish my anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense thee for all thine abominations. And my eyes shall not spare, neither will I have pity. I will recompense thee according to thy ways, and thine abominations that are in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am Yahawah that smiteth. He doubled down on that. So verse 10, behold the day, behold, it is come, the morning is going forth, the rod have blossomed, pride is budded, violence is risen up into a rod of wickedness, none of them shall remain, nor of their multitude, nor any of theirs, neither shall be wailing for them.
So say anything that's belonged to the wicked is with them. Nothing is going to make it. You're not going to make it. Their whole household is finished. Right? So let's keep going.
So the time is come, the day draweth near. Let not the buyer rejoice, nor the seller mourn, for wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. For the seller shall not return to that which is sold, although they were yet alive. For the vision is touching the whole multitude thereof, which shall not return, neither shall any strengthen himself in the iniquity of his life.
Nothing is going to happen. Niggas think they come to sell and do all this and that. Nothing is about to work. Nothing. He's going to continue to double down on this. There's nothing that's going to, you won't have any help, no aid. Nothing is going to aid you because God is the only true power here. We put power, we give everything else power, but once you realize by wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, that's what makes you stable. We understand that Yahawah is the only power. Everything else is not a power at all. Actually, money, guns, none of it is power. Only Yahawah is.
Verse 14. They have blown the trumpet, even to make all ready, but none goeth to the battle, for my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. The sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him.
There is no escape from the judgment that's coming. It's going to be a multitude of ways. You're either going to die by the sword, starve to death, or get hit with some type of pestilence. What else?
It says, but they that escape of them shall escape, and shall be on the mountains like doves of the valley, all of them mourning, every one for his iniquity. All hands shall be feeble, and all knees shall be weak as water. They shall also gird themselves in sackcloth, and horror shall cover them, and shame should be upon all faces, and baldness upon all their heads.
They about to be looking crazy out here.
This
This is about to be looking crazy, right? And look what else. The last part right here for people that's thinking I'm gonna stack up this money. This money gonna help me. I gotta get to the bag right now. What's the bag about to be?
It says, they shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of wrath of Yahawah. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels, because it is the stumbling block of their iniquity.
Right, they're not about to be able to do a damn thing. It's not about to be nothing that's about to happen for them. They're about to be in distress, no money, nothing is about to be able to help them, right? And look, I just want to hit on this point. I got like two more. I got a few more, but I got two more in some of these prophets, right? Can I get Zephaniah chapter 1? You just get about you go 14.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 1, verse 14. The great day of Yahawah is near. It is near and hasteneth greatly. Even the voice of the day of Yahawah. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly. The day says that day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. Says a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers.
So look, that's probably people that say security, and that's what's crazy because that's what that symbolizes against the fenced cities and against the high towers. They feel like they up on high. They feel like we're guarded and all that. That goes with peace and safety. They thinking they're really good, but there's gonna be no protection on the day of the Lord. Like you said, it's gonna be utter darkness and not gonna know what's going on. That's what that symbolized. But I believe it's gonna be dark as well because it's gonna be so much smoke and chaos and things burning and bombs hitting. You're not gonna be able to see a damn thing.
Verse 17. And I will bring distress upon men that they shall walk like blind men because they have sinned against Yahawah, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dung.
Damn, even more. But look at this. Emphasize again for all of my money getters. Money is only going to get you so far for so long.
Verse 18. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of Yahawah's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy, for he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land.
He said he's going to make a speedy riddance. And how do you think he's going to be fast and make a riddance of you? That's going to be by thermonuclear fire. You're going to be blown to smithereens, blown to pieces. That is what's coming to the people that don't escape out of this land. You know what I mean? It's nothing but death and destruction that comes in, right? That's all it is. That's all that's coming, man. I want to get really straight to the point. Really, my next one, can I get Zechariah 14 just to even show this is all. That's what's coming, man. 14 and 12, Baba Kushab.
It's like 14 and 12. This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith Yahawah will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
He said these things are consuming away simultaneously. He said, well, so what you think that is hot enough or powerful enough to consume away their flesh while they stand upon their feet, their eyes consuming away in their holes, and the tongue is pretty much consuming, dissolving, or disintegrating in your mouth. That is that's what we would call Satan 2, or a thermonuclear bomb. And it's evident that we understand that this is what's coming to this place. This place is about to get rot bad. It's about to get rot bad, right? So I want to just show a whole nother example, right? But then I want to show examples that the people that are serving the Lord, that's doing their best, that's a part of the hopeful elect, man, that's doing what they can, man, that's seeking God with their whole heart, they're going to miss this whole thing, right? But it's going to hit other people, right? It's going to hit these people. I get Revelation chapter 6, like verse 12 on down. I'm about to wrap it up after this. My point.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 6 and verse 12. And I beheld, hold on, wait, let me see, make sure. It says, and I beheld, we had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood. And the stars of heaven fell onto the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. And the heaven departed as a squirrel when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places.
So you can sit the heaven rolled together as a scroll. It's describing that mushroom cloud. We'll say it's moving islands and mountains out of their place. That is huge firepower that's coming down, that's moving stuff out of the way. The mountains and islands are fleeing away, just like the flesh is consuming off people's bodies. This is what's happening to the, the elements and stuff around. We should speak on that in Peter as well, right? But we can keep going on this.
Says, in the kings of the earth and the great men and the rich men and the chief captains and the mighty men and every bondman and every freeman hid themselves in the dens and the rocks of the mountain.
Right. So this is the people. This is the Bible telling you that these rich people, they have bunkers. Especially Esau, they going right back to their roots. We know they come from the Caucasus Mountains. That's where they were at. They're used to going to the mountains and doing all this. And when stuff starts to go down like this, they're going to go back to their natural instincts. They're going to go hide in these rich bunkers in their mountains, and they about to say this next stuff because they going to know what time it is, right? And that's what's coming with the day of the Lord. Judgment, and these people thinking that they can escape. But if you're not the elect, there is no escape.
I just got one more precept, just showing that, the balance of the Lord. The Lord, whoever's with the Lord, like it said in Ezra, like it's about to be fairly apparent. Like if you're not, you got hell coming your way, right? So I'm about to bring this out.
Wait, why you didn't finish that up?
You said you already brought this up?
I said, why you ain't finish out this Revelation? It was only 2
Con, I know if you was finishing Slakia. Verse 16 says, and to the mountains and rocks, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand?
See, who's gonna be able to stand when he really show himself, when he really come in his great power in that wrath? Nobody gonna be able to stand, right? You can go ahead and get your point, and then I got like something else after that too. But if y'all ain't got nothing, it is what it is.
All right. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 65, and verse 13. It says, therefore, thus saith Yahawah power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. So this is just showing you the difference. Like the ones with the Lord who's actually serving him in sincerity and truth, like they're going to be fed. They're going to be, they're going to be happy. They're going to be rejoicing because they understand the end is near. But the ones who aren't serving the Lord and all the heathen, they're going to be catching hell. Right? Verse 14 says, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart. We're going to be happy. Lord willing, we are that number. We're going to be happy as hell. We know our time is coming. We about to go home. It says, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart and shall howl for vexation of spirit. So it's like the people who aren't with the Lord and in that time, it's about to be vexation. Your ass about to be in torment. Like it's saying 2nd Ezra 9. You're gonna dwell in torments. All right.
That's actually good through the spirit that you brought that, right? Because it kind of fits. Like we definitely bringing out all the gloom and doom for the people, right? But the fact that he just showed the difference, because the Most High is of a perfect balance. He said a false balance is an abomination, right? So the people that's going to be, while all this stuff is going on, there's going to be people that's eating, that's going to be drinking, that's going to be merry of heart, because they're going to be such in the Holy Spirit that everything that's happening in the world around them, which is ultimately this fleshly realm, they're not going to allow it to get to them. And then the Most High is going to protect his people from the Talai. It's going to be a little mist of it, But they also tell us that people are going to be escaped from these things, right? So I got 3 points all in Revelation. Give me Revelation 3 real quick, just to hit on yours. So this is perfect. Revelation 3, I need 8 through 10. 8 through 11.
Gone. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3 and verse 8. I know that. Oh, hold on. Make sure. There you go. This is Revelation chapter 3 and verse 8. It says, I know thy works. Behold, I have set before thee an open door, and no man can shut it. For thou hast a little strength, and has kept my word, and has not denied my name.
Right there. So he said he know the works. This is righteous works. He set a door for you. You have kept his word and has not denied the name of the Lord, right? But look at this. It's the flip side to other people, but this was coming to the people that's doing what they supposed to do, man. Keeping the word of the Lord, having faith in him, and never deny Yahawashi and Yahawashi.
Verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
You see that? So he said he's going to keep you from the hour of temptation. It's coming to try the world. But as he always say, our people, his people is not of the world. We live here, but we're not of the world. He's coming to try and judge the world, man. He said he's going to keep you from the hour of temptation. So you're going to have everything you need where they're not going to be able to even try to offer you a damn mark of the beast or try to tempt you to make you think you're going to take it, right?
God. Verse 11. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown.
And then he said you got it already. So tell me, what do you have? You have your crown already. He said just hold on to it. You have your crown when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. That's what it means. Seek the kingdom of God, and all things will be added unto you. You got your crown already. You have it with you. Don't allow nobody to take it from you, right? So people have hope. There's hope for the elect, man, but they're going to be doing what they're supposed to be doing, right? Go to Revelation chapter 7, Baba Kushai, and start at verse 9 on down.
It's the book of Revelations, chapter 7 and verse 9. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands, and cried with a loud voice, saying, Salvation to our God, which sitteth upon the throne, and unto the Lamb. And all the angels stood around about the throne, and about the elders and the four beasts, and fell before the throne on their faces and worshiped God, saying, Amen. Blessing and glory and wisdom and thanksgiving and honor and power and might be unto our God forever and ever. Amen. And one of the elders answered, saying unto me, What are these which are arrayed in white robes, and whence they came? Whence
Right.
came
So somebody asking them, who was all these people in these white robes, and where the hell did they come from? Look at the answer.
He said, I said unto him, Sir, thou knowest. And he said to me, These are they which came out of great tribulation, and have washed their robes and made them white in the blood of the Lamb. Therefore are they before the throne of God, and serve him day and night in his temple, and he that sitteth on the throne shall dwell among them.
Right.
They shall hunger no more, neither thirst any more, neither shall the sun light on them, nor any heat. For the Lamb which is in the midst of the throne shall feed them, and shall lead them unto living fountains of water, and God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes.
Right. It said the people that they saw is the ones that came out of the great tribulation. They made it out of it. This is what he's going to do for the people, right? And then like how even people is going to, get around the plagues that's coming to the earth, which he said this is the plague which he smite the earth, and they're going to be boiled and elements melting with fervent heat. People are going to see it from a whole different perspective. Can I give Revelation 15 and I'm going to yield with that? And even look at the top, what it say at the blue letter. This is crazy, right? Your perspective is so different. You see what it say? A scene of heaven. All right, they got a whole different standpoint. Yep, just get verse 1 and 2 for real.
This book of Revelation, chapter 15, from the top. And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them is filled up the wrath of God.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of God.
Right. So these people are about to miss all this tribulation and that destruction that utterly they're going to be looking down on top of the firmament, seeing this place get burned with fire, having a victory. They didn't got over everything. They didn't beat the hour of temptation, that mark, and all this other stuff that they're going to come with and try to make you bow down and serve them, which is ultimately serving Satan. But we going to serve Yahawah and Yahawashi. We never going to deny his name. That's a part of denying his name. You take the mark of the beast, you've denied his name. You know what I mean? So this is for the ones that's doing what they're supposed to be doing. There is hope in Yahawah and Yahawashi. There is peace. There is preservation. There is love in him, man. And we have to seek his love, seek his ways, and do what's pleasing to him, no matter how we may feel or anything that come against us, man. We need him. We need him. We need him. You have to know it. And that is what it is, man. And that's what I got for y'all tonight, family. If anybody else got anything else, you know what I mean, bring it out. And you know what I mean? Hopefully this was edifying. Hopefully y'all took some notes. Hopefully y'all learned something. Every time y'all come and talk to us, hopefully y'all learn something, because we bringing out the word of God. We ain't trying to speak from our own hearts or anything.
Son, I had another precept too. Somebody want to pull Sirach 2 and 14.
Brother got the baby over there.
I'll bring it out.
You got it.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 2 and verse 14. It says, "Woe unto you that have lost patience."
Did you switch your screen?
Oh, there you slot.
You took it off.
There you go.
I'll say shalom to the people that's in here, man. Get our lights up, everything. There you go.
And it's the book of Sirach, chapter 2 and verse 14. It says, "Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when Yahawah shall visit you?" Gotta endure to the end, man. Endure all the trials and tribulations, because that's how you get purified as gold, man. Yahawah always gonna put his elect through trials and tribulations to prove them, right? And to say that in Sirach too, like prove a friend. And to say a friend is only there when you're having a good time, but once you face adversity, friends leave.
Woo. Yeah.
Right?
You're here for a good time, not a long time. That's crazy.
I got a quick precept. It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 46 and verse 10. It says, "For this is the day."
You ain't switch.
Yeah.
It says, "For this is the day of Yahawah of hosts," or the Lord Yahawah of hosts, "a day of vengeance, that he may avenge him of his adversaries, and the sword shall devour, and it shall be satiate and made drunk with their blood. For the Lord Yahawah of hosts have a sacrifice in the north country by the river Euphrates." Right? Because it's gonna be a lot. We might have to make a part 2 to the day of the Lord, because the day of the Lord is going to be a lot of judgment. He will be judged over here, and it's also a sacrifice in the north country, right, by the river of the Euphrates, where is the what is that, Armageddon?
By the Armageddon, for sure.
Armageddon, right? And also after that, it's gonna be another battle. So we for sure probably gonna have to go, probably Lord willing, Tuesday, go into like the judgment of the nations, right? After the people get saved, and when Christ returns, what's going to happen then? Because
we can do another end time prophecy. For some reason, so you put that on the front. End time prophecy, Jacob's trouble. End time prophecy, judgment of the nations. That's what it's gonna be.
It's a lot, right? The Lord go get vengeance for all the wickedness that Esau has done in the other nations, just because they're not over here in Babylon, the new Babylon, and new Egypt. Don't mean they escaping judgment. So
that's right.
They gotta get it too.
That's right.
Right, and I got one more.
That's right.
Coy, you have said something?
No, I was just saying that's right.
Oh, Khan, that's what you said, Khan.
That's right, for sure.
Right. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 34 and verse 13. It says, the spirit of those that fear Yahawah shall live, for their hope is in him that saveth them. Whoso feareth Yahawah shall not fear nor be afraid, for he is his hope. Right. So all the things we read about, it ain't nothing to be afraid of, regardless of what we may have to go through to inherit the kingdom of God, is all worth it. Right. And we got Yahawah on our side every step of the way, man. We got to keep the faith until the end. I'm gonna grab that. And I'm gonna yield.
That's right.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 4, and verse 28. It says, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. Right? So as long as you seeking the truth, which is keeping the law, because we know that law is thy truth, and it's an everlasting righteousness, right? It says, unto death. Keep the law unto death, and the Lord shall fight for you, man. Keep the faith, keep the righteousness, right? Don't let the wickedness of the world deceive your mind, man. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta stay right, stay girded up in these last days, man.
See that question Megan posed, Shop? You want to answer that?
I say, what happens after that? Are we gonna see Yahawashi in the kingdom physically? Most definitely.
That's right.
Most definitely. I think I had just seen that precept. Let me see if I can find it. What was that? Let me see if I can find it. Damn. Yeah, just seen it. What was one of the Matthews? Was that Matthew 24? Might have been Matthew. Let me see real quick.
You talking about what the appearance of the Son of Man, like lightning in the sky or something like that? Is that what you talking about?
Let me see. I just want to make sure to say it.
East and West, I think that's 24. Is it 30? 24 and 30?
That's not something for you.
Pull second Ezra 2 and 43.
One of y'all can go ahead. I'm still looking for it. It's a lot. I'll pull that since it's already up here. You said 2 and what? Stop.
2 and 43, second Ezra.
Oh, second Ezra's. I know it's one in Revelation though. Kind of the book of Second Ezra, chapter 2 and verse 43. It says, and in the midst of them there was a young man of a high stature.
You can start at 42. It's a lot.
God. It's the book of Second Ezra, chapter 2 and verse 42. I saw upon the Mount Zion a great people, whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them there was a young man of a high stature, taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of God. Now they are crowned and receive palms. It says, Then said I unto the angel, What young person is it that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of God, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of Yahawah.
So we is gonna see Yahawashi physically in the kingdom, and he gonna be the one putting the crowns on our head.
God.
I got another one. Pull this for me. Zechariah chapter 12. Really, that whole chapter. That's fire.
Yeah. Oh shit. Where you want me to start at?
The top.
Just the book of Zechariah, chapter 12, verse 1. It says, the burden of the word of Yahawah for Israel, saith Yahawah, which stretcheth forth the heavens and layeth the foundation of the earth, and formeth the spirit of man within him. Behold, I will make Jerusalem a cup of trembling unto all the people round about. And they shall be in siege both against Judah and against Jerusalem.
Right. So this one they think they're gonna come against us, right? This is when he's gonna show the power that the people have that make it. Because Yahawashi about to be with us right now. This is in the land. Now watch this.
It says, and in that day I will make Jerusalem a burdensome stone for all people. All that burden themselves with it shall be cut in pieces, though all the people of the earth be gathered together against it. In that day, said Yahawah, I will smite every house, every horse with astonishment, and his rider with madness. And I will open my eyes upon the house of Judah, and I will smite every horse of the people with blindness. Verse 5. And the governors of Judah shall say in their heart, the inhabitants of Jerusalem shall be my strength, and Yahawah of hosts their God.
Right. He's about to show you how we about to be that hammer. Y'all gonna be that hammer in the Lord's hand. That we're gonna be that, that battle axe, Salakia. All right, now watch this.
It says, in that day I will make the governors of Judah like an earth of fire among the wood, and like a torch of fire in a sheaf. They shall devour all the people round about on the right hand and on the left. And Jerusalem shall be inhabited again in her own place, even in Jerusalem. It says, verse 7, Yahawah also shall save the tents of Judah first, that the glory of the house of David and the glory of the inhabitants of Jerusalem do not magnify themselves against Judah. In that day Yahawah shall defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David, and the house of David shall be as God, as the angel of Yahawah before them.
Right. So the weakest nigga among us is gonna be like David, who we know killed 10,000. It said the house of David should be as God, as the angel of the Lord, which is up to 180,000 bodies, right, at one time. But keep going.
Verse 10, most like verse 9. And it shall come to pass in that day that I will seek to destroy all the nations that come against Jerusalem.
Right. Now look at this part. This is key right here. This 10.
Verse 10. I will pour upon the house of David and upon the inhabitants of Jerusalem the spirit of grace and of supplications. And they shall look upon me whom they have pierced, and they shall mourn for him as one mourneth for his only son, and shall be in bitterness for him as one that is bitterness for his firstborn.
So after they finish whooping everybody ass, everybody gonna turn and realize that we here with Yahawashi, and everybody is gonna break off into crying. You gotta think what type of cry that's about to be. It's about to be a release. It's about to be of joy. It's about to be all of that, right? Because it's really over. Like, think about how you would cry if you be like, I just survived all of this stuff. Now we here with our king. The whole nation is gonna look upon him and cry in that moment. And it continue to tell you. You can finish it out.
God says, in that day shall be a great mourning in Jerusalem, as the mourning of Hadad Rimmon in the valley of Megiddo. It says, in the land shall mourn every family apart, the family of the house of David apart, and their wives apart, the family of the house of Nathan apart, and their wives apart, the family of the house of Levi, and their wives apart, the family of Shimei apart, and their wives apart. All the families that remain, every family apart, and their wives apart.
Right. So everybody that's right there in the land of Israel, when all the dust settled, when we look upon Yahawashi, everybody's going to go into great mourning. We're going to be right there with him. So you're going to look upon him when we pierce. You're going to realize like we amongst our Lord. That's going to be a wonderful and powerful crowd, bro.
God, yeah, that's going to be crazy.
Yeah,
now that I read it, I understand it. Because it said all them that pierced them, so he probably still had the piercings and stuff.
Yeah, you're going to see it.
So all Israel basically go like sympathize with him, like, damn.
Yep.
All of the stuff you went through, Brakatah.
Yeah, for us, and we here with you, like we looking upon you, like we believed on you. We didn't even see it. That's gonna be the confirmation because we gonna be looking upon him with our eyes. We already got the faith to believe in him, right? But he said you're gonna look upon him and see it. Like, damn, all this happened to you, our Lord and Savior, and look what you done for us. Like all of this, we just did this power. We looking like the angels of the Lord, like all this about to resonate with you, you ain't gonna have no choice but to cry.
Man, no, for real, for real. And then like after all of this stuff, and along with this, seeing him and then seeing all of this as well, like him destroying all the nations, putting us back in our land, all by him, for real.
Yeah, we gonna do
All
it
by
right
him and the
with him.
Lord. Like HALAL, Yahawashi.
Man,
Yeah, that's
when I
great.
came across that, I'm like, man, that is powerful.
Yeah, that's cold.
Like one of them good cries, you know, them cries like you need it, like a release. Like it's probably not gonna be no more crying after that.
Yeah.
Like everybody gonna get it out together. Said them, they wives apart, family, every this is gonna be right there all together. Peace finally, rest finally. Yeah, man. Megan, hopefully that answers some of your questions, at least part of it in a way. Y'all got anything else? If not, we gonna wrap it up, man. Lord willing, see y'all on Tuesday. Shalom to the people that's in here. Get our lights up, share it on Facebook, share it everywhere. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. We need some more subs. We need some more people. All of that. But you know what? I'll take quality over quantity any day. You know what I mean? I'd rather have, 50 to, a few hundred of people that's acting like the elect than a million demons in here any day. Yeah. Real talk.
Nah, for real, for real.
I'd rather 10 lions than 100 sheep. You heard that? But yeah, shalom to everybody that's here. Shalom to the people that came in, man. Shalom, Yahawah thumb to all of y'all. Remember, remain in the spirit, man. The elect is gonna make it. It's already written, man. They're gonna make it. And Lord willing, we all are a part of that, man. We'll continue to endure to the end, continue to do what is right, continue to do what's pleasing to the Lord, and He's gonna do all the rest, man. That's it.
That's right.
So with that, I'd like to say, call HALAL Yahawah, BAHASHAM Yahawashi. Say Shalom, Ahabathum. Until next time, and Kwam Yasharala.
Shalom, family. Ahabathum.
Shalom, family. Habatham.
Shalom, Habatham.